And that said, it is now time. I am getting word that the Bad Ending Showcase is now ready to go with Habitan. What? Wow, I messed up both the vowels there. That's fun. Tan. I am ready to see some bad endings. Are you ready for some good luck this time? It's all good luck, no bad luck here.
Thank you very much, PSEG. Hello, everyone. You've already heard from me once. I'm Hobby Tan, a lover of pixel art and horror games. Unfortunately, Clock Tower Rewind won't be with us this evening because we got the Paradox ending earlier. Too much Clock Tower, all in one place at the same time. Just, it's too much for the universe. So we're going to carry on with the Bad Ending Showcase with Dreams in the Witch House. So time will start when I click on continue on this screen. So I'll count us in. 3, 2, 1. Bad end.
And good luck.
Thank you. So there isn't really much interesting to tell you folks about this part of the run. Most of the interesting stuff was in Clock Tower. But what I will tell you is that this is a resource management slash point and click survival horror based on the H.P. Lovecraft story of the same name. We play Walter Gilman, who is a university student living in rented accommodation, trying to write his university thesis and survive. This requires him to study, eat, sleep, get a job, all that fun stuff. It's too real at times. But we're not going to be doing much of that stuff. We're just going to study. We're going to disregard our well-being and study.
And Tan, can I just say, like, some people might be getting bit crushed on the stream. They might not be seeing what's being read right now. Can I just read some of that off for you?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I'm seeing if I'm squinting here, a £5 donation from a while back from Garlips, who says, I looked in the bad end of my wallet and found this dono. I'd wish you good luck, Hobbitan, but this is pixel-based horror, so you got this. We
Thank you,
also,
Garlips.
I'm squinting again. £50 from RJ. Oh, I recognize that donation. RJ says, I'm a man of my word. £50 towards safe in our world. Dap dap. I don't know why that would show up in this game, but thank you both so much for your kind donations. £350. That officially unlocks Dead End Road.
Awesome. So Walter's experiencing some noises in his flat at the moment. It seems like there might be some construction going on next door, or like maybe there's something in the walls. I think we've all been there if we've been in rented accommodation at any point in our lives. He's exhausted now. This is what we're aiming for here. Grim as it seems, we are aiming for a bad end here. I actually found out that this bad end existed kind of by accident. So I was playing this on stream. I play point and click adventure games every Sunday, and I was playing this on my Sunday slot and noticed that you could get him to a point where all of his stats were in red and went, I wonder if you can kill him. Turns out you can. And when we called time on his first ever death on my channel, I immediately went and made the SRC page. What we're looking for is... Oh, it's too dark to study, silly me. What we're looking for is for the weather symbol up in the top corner there to be cold. He's dead tired. Because once it's cold, there we go, it's a cold day today. We'll go turn our light off. It's important that we turn the light off because if we don't, then we can cause the bulb to blow. It may still do it anyway, there's a percentage chance of it happening. But we try and minimize the risk of it by turning the light off. So we want to ask our landlady about the odd jobs that we can do. She'll tell us that we can do a few things, and we're going to go outside and do one of them. I think I did the chop wood there. And we got paid! But we're very tired now, and we're also cold. There's the big rat that lives in our walls. Okay, he's too tired to study at all, so we're going to let him rest for 4 hours. He may fall asleep. That's okay. He's starving and freezing. Excellent. I wouldn't normally say something like that, but in this situation... There we go, the bulb blew. So we're going to have to nap now. Oh, and he fell asleep. He's probably going to fall asleep again. So, Peace Egg, what is he dreaming about in the witch house?
I was gonna say, like, what I feel like here is like crunching numbers all the time and then barely sleeping and having to wake up and do it all again. As an accountant, this feels exactly like month-end close for me all the time. But so,
Oh,
what
bless
is he
you.
dreaming about? Probably. Well, I guess there's no spreadsheets here, so whatever the manual spreadsheets would be, old ledgers, things like that, numbers, math plus 2.2. The circumference of chopped firewood.
Now, I will say as well at this point that the Clock Tower TTV does not recommend that you disregard your well-being in favor of maps.
Absolutely. Also, can I quickly mention that we have gotten a 25-pound donation from Howells Calcifer, who
That's my
says,
mum!
"Oh,
Hi,
nice!
Mum! Oh, we got bitten.
Oh." She says, "Have lots of fun. Sorry about the bite." She didn't say that part. I'm saying that part. And now Horror Sama has taken the lead in the poll thanks to that wonderful donation. Thank you so much.
Poor Walter. He's never getting a good night's sleep. Okay, it is noon, so we can't do any outside activities today, but what we can do is go for a little walk while it's cold to make ourselves colder. We'll go downtown. What we really want is for it to rain, because then he'd be cold and wet. There we go. So we get home, he says he's freezing. That means that we've had an effect on his health. We're still too tired to study, so we will rest. Oh dear, he's got a cough. I also have a cough at the minute, so... There we go! Walter Gilman is dead.
Go, Walter!
Rip Walter. So, we're going to close that, and we're going to immediately jump into Look Outside. Look Outside, for those that don't know, is a surprisingly hopeful eldritch point-and-click survival horror. Now, I'm getting this all out of the way now because this part of the run is the shortest part of the entire showcase. So for those of you that were very excited to see an ending from Look Outside, I hope this doesn't disappoint. You may remember from the initial attempt at the showcase, I did say we would be disregarding our friends, disregarding our well-being, and then following instructions. And this is where we follow instructions, because we're going to look outside. And that is time.
The title of the game. You did the thing.
I did the thing.
Wow. Indie games these days, so short. There certainly wasn't anything
uh,
more to that. You did the thing. You looked outside.
yeah, did as I was told, which surprises anyone that knows me. Um, yeah, as much as you've barely seen any of Look Outside there, folks, if you have not played it and you like your like cosmic horror, please give it a look. It is beautiful, it is terrifying, but like I said before, it is ultimately very hopeful as a game. Um, it can be very punishing, but it is well worth it. And you really don't get the full experience from the Look Outside ending.
You don't say. Oh, that's awesome. That's a wonderful showcase there, Tan. Do you have any shout outs you'd like to give before we move on in this marathon?
Yeah, so thank you again for having me on today, and for special thank you to the tech team for being so wonderful and supportive whilst I was having my issues. I want to do a big shout out not only to the Clock Tower team but also to the Wheel of Struggle, because I know we've got some members of the Wheel of Struggle in chat right now. The Wheel of Struggle is a challenge run community. Um, they play all sorts of games, but usually jank ones that punish you. But it is so much fun. So please do give the Wheel of Struggle a look see if you like your challenge runs. Yeah,
Oh,
I've been
awesome.
Hobbytan. You can find me on Twitch at Hobbytan, and basically anywhere where you find the raccoon with the paintbrush, that's me on socials.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Habitan. That was a lovely set of runs. Good to see some very quick and very bad endings. And once again, I think I've heard the sounds. It sounds like they've cleaned up after Clock Tower Rewind. There was a lot of salt involved in that. There was a lot of like mopping up, like and screeching and stuff. But that's all been resolved. So sorry, but Clock Tower Rewind was being finicky. Did not want to play today, and it's fine though. And otherwise, you have been witnessing a Dreams in the Witch House and Look Outside Bad End Showcase from Hobbytan, who you should follow on all their socials. You should follow their streams, all that good stuff.